Alright, here we have KenOB in war number 4. Let's scout the paths out. You guys know KenOB, they're very good, obviously. So I'm actually going to use Corvus in this war. I've got Emma, Iron Man, and then Killmonger. And I've got a couple sections, or it's a couple fights in section 2 that I just buzzed right through. Couldn't even talk fast enough. I was just a man on a mission at this point, I think. Just get into my fights and we are just going to go for it. So we're going Corvus, obviously. And then I'm going to go Quake for that Terrax on Spite. It's pretty good placement for him. It can be Quaked pretty easily, but can cause some matchup issues. And then Apocalypse, of course, they paired on the path with Terrax because you can't Quake Apocalypse, so I'll be using Magic for that fight, and I'll be waiting until the boss is dead for that Apocalypse. So here I'm like, man, what do I do here? Corvus is so silly, but I never ever use my cosmic boosts. So I'm like, all right, YOLO, let's go. Let's get them. I don't even think I'll pick them up when they come back to the loyalty store because I just don't use them. I mean, obviously I'm using them now. So yeah, basically I do have full suicides on. I also have 3 out of 3 recoil on right now. And this is the first time I think I've had full suicides on in a really long time. Usually I swap back and forth between no suicides for my defensive build or my placement build. And then I do like to run half suicides with double edge just to get me extra attack and all that stuff. But alright, so this one, it does have heavy hitter, so it's good placement for her. I'm just gonna go ahead and parry her, armor breaker, and then get off my heavy to eliminate that protection passive. And then I think I have like 12 seconds. I can't remember what the count is, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going medium, light, medium just to conserve my glaive charges. And then I'm going to need to get off one more heavy here. So parry, get off another heavy just to get that damage gone. And now I can just smash her with these unblockable SP2s. It really is enjoyable just to go into a war fight and just completely nuke the defender. So, pretty cool. Alright, so this is also pretty decent placement here. There are a lot of different matchups that can work in this fight. The reason I chose Corvus, to bring Corvus this war, is because I want to try to end that Killmonger fight as quickly as possible on encroaching stun. That's definitely good placement. There are a few options there too, but Corvus I think is probably the quickest and safest. So here, I just, it's got heavy hitter there, so he goes passively unstoppable. So I need to basically I need to reparry in this fight, or if I'm close enough that he's just throwing light attacks, I can parry those, but I'm not going to be able to parry his mediums. And you see here, he'll go medium heavy sometimes, so it doesn't even give you an opportunity to reparry. There I get a reparry off. And again, all I want to do is get to my SP2 and then the fight is over. So reparry, I'm just going to go little 4-piece combo into my SP2. It's fully unblockable. Boom, he's dead. So now I've got Corvus with 3 missions, Mutant Tech and Avenger mission, and that's going to make the Killmonger fight really, really easy. So Legacy took this long shot, and then he also took Tigra for us. So there he is up by himself leading the charge. Nicely done, brother. Alright, we've got a 6-3 Killmonger here. I can't remember. I don't think that I'm going to use a Power Start 1 boost here. Actually, I think I do. Yeah, I definitely did. So I am going to throw out a Power Start 1 boost. At this point, I have 2, as you guys are going to see. I've got 2 Power Start 1 boosts, and I'm going to end up using my second one for that Apocalypse on node 43 with the Aspect of Evolution, Kinetic Transference after the boss is dead. So here I'm, again, just medium, light, medium, and then at this point I'm just going to parry, and I'm going to go all the way up to my SP2, and yeah, it actually did too much damage, so that's a little note. I do remember from the past, from a few seasons ago, when Corvus was an attacker that we used often, a lot of the guys in war, they preferred, kind of like Ghost, they preferred the 150% cosmic boost. Sometimes they wouldn't even run him at all just because he does so much damage. Alright, so the boss is dead. Um, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and quake this fight. I did a duel just to kind of catch myself up on it, but this fight is going to be very, very easy, parry style. Um, yeah, I am aware of the the little trick that you can do to time your aftershock, your first aftershock with the spite, so you don't have to worry about spite coming back. Then you can deck style it. But guess what? I'm super comfortable with parry style. I'm much better at parry style than I am at deck style, and there's literally nothing to worry about in this fight. I am going to throw on a combat regen boost. Completely wasted because I don't need it, but I had 6 of them. I rarely ever use those, and I am going to take just a really small amount of damage at the beginning of this fight because I am going to stand next to him. But yeah, I mean, there it is. The fight is over. He loses his rock field, so no more energy damage, and he's never going to get to a bar of power at this point. So, pretty simple. I didn't speed this one up, but it does go down. He does go down pretty quickly. I'm heavily boosted, and I'm running half suicides. So, get that extra damage with Quake. And this is the only fight that I'm using her for, obviously. Alright, so 2 more aftershock cycles here, and he gonna be dead. There you go. 1 more after this one. So he's got about 11 seconds left. Alright, pop off this heavy just to end it, just because I think it was gonna end. He was gonna stop at like 2% from the aftershock. But yeah, fight is over. Alright, and then Apocalypse, of course, always a scary fight, and on this node, you kind of have to have you either need to have a power start 1 boost with magic, or you need to be able to fully dex his SP1, or you need to get insanely lucky. So I am going to go into this fight, and as you guys have seen a lot of times before, I'm just going to intentionally take a combo so I can build up to my SP2. Boom, he did get 1 bar of power there, but he's never going to get off a special in this fight. So, I'm just dealing with 5%, increased crit resistance from Aspect of Evolution since he did get that 1 bar, but does not matter at all. Now, Apocalypse is one of those defenders that, he seems to be a little bit quote-unquote smarter as a defender, like his AI. He's not always willing to come out of the corner and get intercepted. A lot of times he'll like kind of bait you into it, like, yeah, cool, I'm following you out every time consistently, blah blah blah, and then at the end he'll chill and he'll like try to parry you, or he can even intercept your own light attack intercepts when he's coming out of the corner. So I do like to do medium intercepts against Apocalypse. Usually medium intercepts I've found are a little bit safer, or they feel safer for me against larger defenders. And then defenders like Mysterio, who can also be really, really weird, Mordo, it's probably safest to do a dash back light intercept, but you guys see how easy that fight is with the global down. It's just a complete joke with magic. But again, you do need to get that SP2 first. So that is it. You guys can see there, bottom left, we have 4 fights left in my BG here. And to this point, we are 46-0. And guess what? Boom, 50-0. We won our battle group. They ended up dying once in the entire war. They only died once. It was to BG3. So BG3 won its battle group. BG3 has tied noon. I think we actually lost our battle group last war against PBT, an alliance none of us had ever heard of. So kind of funny how that works out. But FaZe again, Bryn again. In Legacy with his first platinum card of the season. That is it, guys. Leave a like and a comment. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll catch you in the next video.